Warning: the following video contains strong language which may be offensive to some viewers and/or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
Welcome to Everything Yet Nothin. Here's a hillbilly in eyeshadow who's looking fabulous and talking about anything yet something. Get ready to chew on a blade of sweet grass and talk about a variety of LGBTQ topics to the lifestyle of a gay hillbilly. Watch out, folks. These hills don't just got eyes. They got themselves a vodcast. Now, here's T-Roy.
Hey, hey, hey! Ho, ho, ho! Welcome
Why are you calling
to
me
the
that?
show.
Oh.
You know. Mr. Santa Claus here. Been kissing.
Hey, just because I like to sit on his lap doesn't mean I'm a ho ho ho.
Whatever. You like asking what you're going to get. Or asking for what you want.
Mm-hmm.
Tell them what you want. Whatever. Whatever!
And then I like feeling what I'm going to get.
Mm-hmm. So I hope everybody's going to have a happy Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. First we'll have a Yule and Happy Yule. Absolutely Happy Yule. I mean, that's our thing. And yeah, if you pop on tonight or today or whatever, give us a comment of your favorite Christmas and why. So that way we can
your favorite
say
Christmas tradition.
And
let's
narrow
it down a little bit. Favorite Christmas tradition.
We can have both. So yes, I hope that you pop on because we like you popping on. Anyways, we are talking about Christmases tonight. Annual. And so we are. What's your favorite Christmas, Yule?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh.
I said you.
My favorite.
Anyways, so while he. All right.
Hey, JoJo, we missed you, hooker.
Hello, JoJo.
I ain't seen you in a month of Sundays
Josiah.
plus a whole freaking season.
That's my boyfriend, and he's my hooker, and I'm his. I don't know why we came up with it, but that's been our nicknames for the last few years that we've
JoJo, you do Christmas.
Yeah, JoJo, what do you do? What's your special Christmas and
what's your favorite
Christmas and memory
and or your
all that
what did I say? You said favorite holiday, and I said tradition. Tradition.
Favorite.
Your favorite holiday tradition. So that's the question at this moment right now. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I forgot to pull my hair down because I'm usually not allowed to have my hair up when we're doing these podcasts. So here we go.
But we went all out. I did. He didn't. I went all out.
I didn't go anywhere. Sorry. I thought it was funny.
Jamie's. Is that what it says? Opening up. I'm going blind, hooker.
Opening up Jamie's on Christmas Eve.
What? That didn't help any.
Jammies. I don't have my glasses on, but I got it eventually.
Pajamas is what he has on. He loves them. It's onesies, and
these are my sick onesies. These are my holiday onesies. These are my everything onesies, and then I got a pair of Oogie Boogie onesie. I have an Oogie Boogie one, and I use that for my Christmas or for my Christmas costume. Halloween costume. I was trying to be funny, but it didn't work out.
I was laughing. Didn't you hear me?
But yeah, I used it for my Halloween. Oh, I cut my hair.
Yes.
And I don't know if you guys noticed, but once upon a time, I had to wait. I shaved all the way, just like when I didn't have a beard before, 5 years ago. I can't believe it's been 5 years since I've been clean shaven.
I know, right?
There are people that know me now that have never known me
too.
without a beard. No, you're clean shaven gone. But he went clean shaven, and I was like, I looked at him and it's like, I was like, oh my gosh, you shaved your face.
Yeah, and so I did. I just shaved it all the other day.
We gotta fix the boy because the Ruru,
Here.
because he's got that backwards sneeze. And so just tell them that we're in the podcast.
Goodness. Goodness.
This is the Ruru, and I don't know if you've ever had a breakfast phallic dog, but they have this backwards sneeze that it's kind of like a.
He's an old man, but he's my baby.
And so he was doing that, and Dee Dee couldn't get him done, fixed. So
Have to come get daddy.
but the thing is, we have this guy who's a tweener.
Mm-hmm.
See this big old long nose? He gets excited, and he gets that whole backward sneeze to where he's all like, and I'm like, what the hell? I thought that you wouldn't have that issue because you got this big old nose, but no, he's just like his brothers were. Speaking of brothers, I don't know if you see this, but I got the follow up to Shade. Those who know us know that we lost Atticus and Shade a couple of years ago. Atticus had passed, and then Shade quit eating and passed. So I got Shade last year, and then this year, and I got Shade at Buckle Up Tattoo, and I got Atticus at No Regrets. So there's my boys. Hold on one second. You go ahead and talk.
So, my favorite Christmas was whenever I was a little kid, and I remember it. And it was at my granny's house, and it was so awesome because my granny would have this big Christmas, and it was like my two cousins, my aunt, us five, and then a few other cousins. And so we'd get together, and I would get on this stool because I was too short to reach anything in the kitchen. So Granny would get me the stool or chair to stand up in, and I would help stir or add stuff or test things or watch or anything like that. So it was so awesome to actually be able to do that and but have my granny because my granny rocked. Like she was my favorite of all time, and we were so close, and it was so hard whenever I lost her. And so yeah, that was my favorite Christmas. And one year, my aunt almost set on me because I was hiding from her on the couch and I was covered up, and all I seen was this big booty coming down at me, and I screamed really loud, and it scared the heck out of her. And she was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, you was about to set on me," and I am. And so everybody got a kick out of that. And we'd get together at my granny's and make decorations. She loved making decorations out of beads and string and popcorn and just all kinds of stuff. So we, as kids, would get together and help her string popcorn. Yeah, even popcorn. And it's still tradition because I like to have what my family has left here for Christmas. Usually try to have it every year. And this year they're going to come down and spend the night, and we're going to stay up and make popcorn strings and whatever else, and just have a good time and spend time with each other. And I love it because we don't get to see each other that much. Everybody's working and everybody's doing their own thing, and which is awesome. Everybody has their own traditions, and our tradition on Thanksgiving is to go to Arkansas every year at our brother sister's house and do Thanksgiving there because there's always a big gathering. And there was still a really good sized gathering this year, and it was so much fun because it was more just, I don't know, it was cool. It was really awesome. And the turkey was kick butt, and everything that we did was just freaking awesome because it's always awesome and really great to go to certain individuals' houses, and ours is Tacky and Tony's, and that's for Thanksgiving every year, and we've been doing it for the last 5 years, and that was our change of tradition, and we made our own because family is going other places that we can't see or touch them. We can see them in our memories, and that's heaven. So happy Yule, everybody! Because I wanted to celebrate this year, so I decorated. We made a tree, and Daniel helped decorate the tree. And this year we were given decorations, a lot of garland, and it was red and gold. And so we did uh, red and gold down the tree. You should take a picture
Oh, the
of
tree?
your phone. Yeah,
Yeah.
don't. Right.
I know.
So it showed up, please. And so we're gonna get a picture and we're gonna pop it up here and we're gonna show you just what we did. And I also did garland around our living room edges, seams, things, whatever. And so I did that, and I cleaned off the entertainment center and decorated that, put snowman, and made snow out of the white and shiny garland. And then grandma, and grandpa's ashes are on the entertainment center, and so I decorated around them and did the whole village, and it was so cool. And then we get garland all over it, and I'm not done yet. I still have the kitchen to trim in, and then we'll be done. And so, yes, I absolutely enjoyed this year. And Kevin's all like, I'm so glad that you are in the spirit and everything. So this year, and I was like, well, I want to be. So we didn't really do much for Halloween, and Halloween is our uh, part of our following and religion. Not really religion, our belief. And so we did all that, and we'd get together also. What was your favorite Christmas?
Last year's. I don't know. This year's gonna be good too.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this year.
Yeah. Brother and sister going to be here. My sister and brother-in-law is going to be here, and uh, my niece, and maybe a few friends that we've invited. Because our door is always open. I know how it is to not have a place to go, or come close to not having a place to go. Whenever I was a teenager, I got like 6 houses every year that I literally went to on Christmas and would hand out gifts to all my friends and a handful of family. All the rest of them is my friends that I call family because they went through some stuff with me. And we had a good time growing up, though. It was awesome. And you're from Vegas, so how did you have a Christmas tree?
Yeah, it was just me and grandma though, and as I got older, I just had less interest.
Was it a big tree or a little tree?
We had like one that went up to the roof.
Yeah.
Like about our roof. No, you seen grandma's house, so it's a big roof.
So did you ever have a big Christmas growing up?
It's only just been me, her, my mom, and
Grandpa.
and that's it.
Wow. Yeah. So that's totally different. But I come from a different era. A way big difference. Because but at my time, I know, I'm saying my age, and I ain't gonna tell you. You just come up with the age, and it better be a good number. Because if not, I don't want to know it. And so, whenever I was little, we'd go to my great aunts and we'd play ball. It was like all of our cousins and nieces and nephews and brothers and sisters, and it was like a big group. It was big enough to have our own two uh, baseball teams or football teams. Well, both. And so we would, and that's what we'd do in the yard. I, I was so little, I was like the ref on our side. I was watching hurt each other, throw each other around or tackle each other or whatever. I never got into football until I was a teenager. And then I played it with my two best friends and one of them's family. And his dad was like 7 foot tall. He was playing with us, and he was like knocking everybody out, everybody down, all the boys. And he come to me, and he knocked me down. Everybody else would just stay down and cry and whine about it. I'd jump right back up. And he did it like 3, 4 times. And he was like, holy, I am not going to mess with you because you jumped right back up. Like, it didn't phase you. I was like, oh, it phased me, all right. That's why I got back up. And it was like my adrenaline was like, argh. And it was so much fun, though. It was so much fun. And we'd have a big dinner at Great Aunt's. And we also had like family reunions every year of the cousins. And I have a lot of cousins. A lot of cousins. Immediate family, not so much anymore. But I'll have a lot of cousins. And we've grown apart. And I still have like a handful of cousins that still talk to me, and I talk to them. And we keep up. I keep up with all my people on Facebook because that's where my people are. Like I get in touch with most of them on there instead of in real life on cell phone. And so that's cool that is there. That is there to you know help out and everything like that. So I love that. This coming up year, we have some things that's going to be going on. We're planning trips. We took and went to Vegas this last year, and that was so much fun. But it was a road trip, and it was one hell of a road trip. I will never forget it. Like, we drove up, it was like March or May. I think it was May. Maybe it was March.
It was March, I think.
But anyways, March or May, we went to Vegas. We went to the desert. And whenever we was in the desert, Kevin was crapping himself because that's one of his fears was to get stranded in the desert. And we had to go through a desert to get to Vegas. And so we went through this, and then we went up in the mountains. Totally different. It is not hot up there. It's not sandy. And it is hilly as shit. And there is snow. Like a blizzard was going on. And everybody was stopped. Traffic stopped for like 5 hours. We were sitting there for maybe good 30 minutes. And I was like, big trucks were coming around us on the side of the road. And they were just taking the side road, going off through the woods and over the hills and all that. We were in a 5-speed, automatic Kia, and it was so small. It was 4-door, and it was so small. And so we took it, and I was like, "What are you doing? Just sitting here?" And we was behind Diesel, and Diesel was behind us, and he was like, I am not going to drive on this. And so he gets out and comes over and lets me out. So he was basically saying, you're going to drive if there's going to be any driving. So I jumped in behind the steering wheel, and I followed those suckers, bigger than me, bigger than us, like by a lot. And so we had a big truck in front of us, and they were like Bigfoot trucks. And then we had one behind us, and then we had another car behind them, and then another truck behind them. It was like we started a roll through the woods around the traffic, and we did. We found it, and everybody else had to literally sit on the highway for 5 hours before they started moving again. And we got through and on the other side within an hour, because I was like, no, I am not going to sit in this and be stuck in the snow and not have a way through here. And so I wanted to get through there to get to Vegas. And so we did, and we had so much snow. Kevin was literally crapping.
I'm right here, Mary.
Daniel was crapping himself. And I was just and it was
we were
like
stuck
spinning
in the
tires, and I was going
We weren't
sideways
stuck.
on purpose. And I was having a heyday. I was having a heyday. I was like, oh yeah, I love playing in the snow.
I was driving originally. I don't know if he said that. I don't know
Yeah.
where I came in at. And then he was like, "Go that way." I said, "Oh, I'm not going that way." He's like, "Switch spots." So we did.
We
And
did
then this
too.
person from New Mexico was like, "All right, we're going this way. You gonna follow me?" And then he did, and he made friends for a travel buddy for a second.
Yeah.
And we followed them out, and then, excuse me.
And that is the woods that we drove through. Some of them. It was like, oh my god, a blast. I liked it.
So just so you know, if you think you're going through the desert and Google says you're going to hit a snowstorm, pay attention to what Google
It
says.
started saying that in Branson.
As soon as we put in the
It is a
coordinates.
22-hour drive to Vegas from Branson.
With stops and
said
everything,
that
it ended up being like 24.
all the way to Branson until we got to Nevada.
No, until we got to Arizona where it happened.
Yeah. It started in Branson and it ended in what you just said.
Like I said, immediately as soon as we put in,
Yeah.
I put in Circus,
What?
Las Vegas, Nevada.
It was all sunny and hot
it said,
outside.
There is going to be a winter storm warning where you are going. And we're like, whatever. And then we're coming from Missouri where it's pretty decent. It's March. And then we're going to the desert. So, and Arizona is where it said it is. But Flagstaff, Arizona is up here. So it snows a lot later in the season. And it snows in Arizona in the mountains. You got to think about the mountains. And that's where it's over 5,000 or it's over 5,000 feet above sea level.
Yes.
So it's going to snow. Even in March.
So that was our snow trip this last year? This year?
This last year is what you.
This last year.
Yeah.
And so
2024.
that happened then.
We're saving up for 2025 Vegas trip.
I say it every year. I was a snow baby because it was the biggest blizzard that happened in Crane, Missouri, the town that I'm from, since 1950s or something like that. And it was horrible. So my mom went into labor, and they had to meet the snowplow truck on top of the hill because there was a hill coming down into Branson and then curves on the other side. In Crane. And so we had to meet everybody on top of the hill with the plow truck to get to Aurora to the hospital so my mama could have me. And that was in 77. And that's all I'm saying. I didn't say anything. So forget what I just said and come up with a number. Like I said, 90s, 91, 95. Yeah, sure. I don't care. 2000. I'm young.
You were not 23 years old.
You better shut up. I know where you live, sucker. Mm-hmm. Hi, Mary. Yes.
So when we went to Vegas, the whole itinerary was planned out.
Everything.
And we stayed at Circus, and I wanted to watch the free circus and do the thing.
Inside.
At least check out the SpongeBob ride, because Circus has a SpongeBob ride.
Yeah.
But no, the itinerary was so planned out so tightly that we did what the itinerary said, and nothing about what my casino said. So I did win $5. I put $6. I put $5 in and pulled out $11. So I did come out a winner.
So growing up, what was your favorite? Like when your mom was here.
One of my most memorable that I remember holidays when my mom was still alive wasn't a very particular good time in history, but also a mending time. And my grandma always freaking knew that I was gay. Always. And my mom died when I was 9.
Wait, now you're gay?
A little bit.
Oh, I didn't know
Just
that.
a little bit.
I've been with you for 19 years and I'm just finding out that you're gay.
Just a little bit.
Hey, Sinead! I love you! Where you been,
I love
girl? I have been thinking about you.
She's been.
And you done been on vacation for the
No,
last.
It hasn't been vacation. She's been going on her own, still sticking with her journey that's not been going as well
journey
as she's
Yes.
wanted it to be.
Well, I'm
It's
glad
been
you're
ups and
here
downs,
now.
and it's getting hard right now. I've been
I-
keeping up with you, girl. Anyway, so what was I talking about? My holiday with my mom, most memorable, and grandma just got out of a place, and she got me Lisa Frank. I don't know. Those of a certain age know who Lisa Frank is. She's freaking colors and rainbows and all this. Well, Grandma got me a Lisa Frank Trapper Keeper and a Lisa Frank like sticker set and color set, and I loved it. And like I said, I was about 7-ish when this happened, and then when I was in 8th grade, Grandma asked me if my best friend was my boyfriend. I'm like, no, Grandma, that's not my boyfriend. But that's a different story. But yeah, I got a Triceratops to round out my collection because I loved dinosaurs and I loved rainbows and I loved all that stuff. So Grandma got me the Lisa Frank stuff, and that's all I remember really is I got a Triceratops, a Lisa Frank from Grandma, and then some dinosaurs, and it was a really good time because everything else at that time was not doing so well.
No, I'm glad that was a good time for you.
And I still love Lisa Frank.
And I kind of know what you're talking about because I think that everybody hides something about themselves and or are going through something that not everybody knows about. And that was kind of me growing up because I had to help take care of my mom at a very young age. And so I had to grow up fast. And Christmas was like always my favorite because every year, there would be so much stuff going on that I wouldn't be thinking about the real shit that was going on within my life and behind everybody's eyes, and nobody knew anything about it, and it was horrible. But
it's an escape. It's a one time you get to actually,
yeah,
no matter what's going on, if you
get
have
to
enough
escape
imagination,
whatever.
you get to escape into the season.
Exactly. And so I did the same thing with Halloween. Like Halloween was always my favorite because of the same reason. And anyways, it was I didn't have like a rich mom dad. I didn't grow up rich. We grew up scraping by just like a lot of people in those years. And presents were always awesome if they were brand new. I got a lot of hand-me-downs because I had 3 older siblings and we didn't have a lot, so they would hand me down their clothes, their toys, or whatever. And so whenever I got something new, I was like, yeah, something new, and it's all mine. Nobody else has ever owned it or anything like that. So one year I asked for Free Willy, the movie, and if you don't know what that is, it's a well, and one of the reasons why I like
A killer whale.
a killer whale. One of the reasons why I like the movie is because of a song that plays in that movie, and that was a Michael Jackson song.
Pull me like
What
the
is the name of it?
river Jordan. That one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that was my favorite song. And so I opened this gift, and it was like so much stuff going on that just that opening that put me into tears, and I started bawling. And Mom's like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "No, no, I really wanted this, and I got it. I got this movie." And it was like so funny because I remember it like it was yesterday. And so, my mom was like, "Oh, well, I'm glad that Santa got it for you." I know who got it for me, but I like to play along.
Yeah, by that time you were
Why
a
not?
fucking adult.
And so I played along. Hi, Daniel.
Go ahead. Finish your story so we can talk about Chanel.
So, what was it say? Oh, so I got the movie and everything, and my mom was like,
You played.
and every year. And I still like playing along with Santa because, why not?
What do you mean
It's
playing along with
Christmas.
Santa? You still like talking about Santa, you mean?
Yeah.
Santa Claus was pagan too.
Well, yeah, he was. Very big pagan. And he even loved cookies and milk every year. Sometimes cake. I don't know. I changed it up sometimes. Put a couple of tacos in there. A couple of burritos.
Fuck yeah, if I was Santa, I was tacos and burritos.
Something to like change it up. And
Chanel says they're having a new hip installed tomorrow.
Oh.
I saw that the old hip was a goner, so hope everything goes good for you. I'm trying to stay.
Yes, I hope so
good
too,
spirits, the way you put
girlfriend.
it.
I love you very much, and we will be thinking about you, and our thoughts are with you, and our energy of strength is with you and all of our love.
Yeah, and like summertime in Wisconsin is perfectly fine with me. So we'll try to save up to come see you in summertime.
Yes.
I love you, but I'm not going to do wintertime in Wisconsin.
Why not? Oh God.
Because I did March. I did March in Wisconsin, and it was 60 degrees here. And I looked. Luckily, I looked at the weather and saw what the temperature and everything was going to be up north. And I told the people I went up there for a class at Culver's when I was working at Culver's, and I told the people we were going to class that I was like, guys, make sure that you take your coats and winter clothes because even though it's starting to be spring here, it is still winter in Wisconsin. And sure enough, it was. And we had to drive, and I had to drive in the snow. And luckily, someone taught me how to drive in the snow. Between him and this, I learned how in Tulsa. This guy that we used to know, his name's Gary Don, taught me how to drive a standard in the snow because it was snowing and I had a standard, and he was like, just keep it low. And then this one taught me the rest of everything I know how to drive in the snow. Which is lucky because now I work 30 minutes away and it's expected that I get to work regardless of if it's snowing.
Mm-hmm.
If we're open, I have to go to work if I'm scheduled. So it is what it is, and I'm used to that shit because it's what it was always. It's only 30 minutes longer.
Yes.
So someone else is going to be driving me.
Me. You're human. All the time.
See, Chanel says it's nasty cold there. Oh.
It's nasty cold here, too.
No.
What, it's below zero there? Because it's not cold. Like, even during the day anymore, it's like, oh, it's so sunny, and it looks so pretty, and then you walk outside, and everything starts shimmying and shaking and shivering, and you name it, it starts going. So, Shanae, so tell me, what has been, out of your lifetime, what has been your favorite Christmas? And
tomorrow it's going to be 47 degrees here and 30 for the low.
30 for the low. Oh, oh, oh. Ho, 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 ho. Under my eyebrows, too. My eyelashes, my eyebrows, my eyelashes. That's the same thing.
Right now in Wisconsin,
eyeshadow and my eyelashes, eyebrows. And Mary, what has been your favorite Christmas throughout the years?
Right now in Wisconsin, it tells me a huge area, but it didn't. So generally in Wisconsin, it is 16 degrees. Tomorrow, the um, forecast is 22 degrees, and the low tomorrow is 0. Saturday, 4 degrees, and the low is -7.
OMG, you want me to shiver up there?
Yeah, why do you guys live there? Why would you people
Oh my
live
god.
there?
Her favorite Christmas
I love you, girl.
from Chanel was at 6 years old. Why was it your favorite? And your favorite tradition? Like growing up. What did Granny like to make? Or grandma or whatever you called her. And yeah. Oh, growing up at a certain age. Before, after her surgeries and strokes and all that stuff, she would be like cooking all the time and doing all kinds of stuff. She worked 5 jobs just to raise us kids. So she was always busy. And then stuff started happening. And so before stuff started happening, she would cook right along with my granny every year. So every year she would cook something at home and then we would take it to Granny's. And I remember waking up smelling either the turkey or the ham or something really good. And I miss that. Like my granny's, not for holidays, but I would spend the night with her. I remember waking up at like crack of dawn every morning to either my granny tippy toeing down the hallway to try not to wake me up, or the smell of coffee. And it was always Folgers, and it was so smelling good, like every year, or all year round, because she never stopped drinking coffee. She loved coffee, and especially Folgers. It had to be Folgers. If it wasn't Folgers, she wasn't going to drink at all. And so she never did. But yeah, I would wake up every morning,
We're not endorsed by
have
Folgers.
coffee with her, and I'd have a little bit of coffee in a cup, and then I would put an ice cube in it to cool it down. Chanel says, my parents bought me a Holly Hobby, right?
Mm-hmm.
Holly Hobby kitchen set, and I still have it at 52 years old. Oh my god, I remember those. Like, yes.
What's
Those are
up,
so
Jimmy
cool.
Wimberly? I ain't seen you in a minute. Long time
Hi,
no see.
Jim. How are you doing?
I thought you'd have ran off the face of the earth.
Yeah. So, Jimmy, what was your favorite Christmas growing up and favorite tradition?
And Chanel, a Holly Hobbit, if you still have it, you should totally see if it's worth something.
Oh, I bet it is.
Because
I bet it is. Because
I'm
if you
sure
still have
yeah,
it, it's
it
in
is.
really good condition.
You know, like, there's a light, not a light, right? A, fuck, what is it?
Barbie.
No. You bake the light bulb.
Oven?
Easy bake
Easy bake.
oven.
Okay, yeah.
Alright. So the Easy Bake Oven, you think it would actually work nowadays because everything's like LED lights?
Probably not. And so, probably not very good. So, we are doing the holidays. Tell us your favorite Christmas and tradition of growing up, or as of today, or whatever. Just, we want to hear from you. Chanel now. Chanel already answered, and she gave us her favorite. It was a 6, and it was a Holly Hobbit kitchen set. And she still has it, and yeah, that's awesome. I wish I had some of the stuff that I had as a kid growing up, because it would be worth something. I mean, geez, I'm worth something. I'm like, see, and I still look
You're
good.
classic.
Ooh, I like that. I'm classic.
Yeah, I'm a classic.
Classic, baby. And so, this year, family's coming down. We're going to cook. And family is already here, which has been awesome. I love having family around, especially our immediate family. All family is great, but immediate is different. It's always so much fun and so enjoyable. It's memories that we will remember for years to come. And we need all the memories that we possibly can find and get that's positive, that is not negative or rude or angry or any of that, that we can hold on to and take
Love and
into
miss
the
you too,
future.
Talisa.
Hey, girlfriend! Miss love you, doubles! Happy Merry Christmas! I was gonna say Happy Halloween.
Have yourself
Oh,
a
thank you!
merry
Girlfriend.
little Christmas.
Alright. Don't crash your day, oh. I would love to look. You should do that every day. Go to work like that. I'll braid it like right in the middle, like right here, to where all they see is this right here. Yeah, kind of like that, but braids on both sides. Kind of like Angelified.
Like that. There. That's so
Chanel now says, I have no family here. I'm currently alone in Schroeder Hospital in Milwaukee and facing major surgery alone. Hun, I am so sorry. That sucks. Like, I can just imagine. Oh my god. But everything's gonna be fine and everything's gonna go perfectly. And then you can be around your family and all that again very soon. And we love you so much. You've been one of our biggest fans, and I love you for that. From the very beginning of the almost 6 years that we've been doing this, I've been doing this 5 years.
It's almost 5 years.
And so it's been awesome with you part of that because it's been so much fun having you. And I can't wait to look for the future of having you as part of my life. Still. And your rocks. I miss your rocks. Cock rocks. And they are pretty. So, Teresa, what was your favorite Christmas growing up? We love you, Johan.
Chanel.
You're my shenane. And so, Teresa, your favorite Christmas?
Chanel, Teresa says, sorry, honey, you got this.
Yes. And Teresa's my girlfriend. And yes, she'll love you too. Because she's an awesome individual. And she lived with us for a little while. And she was one of our favorite, what would you say?
What are you talking about?
Teresa living with us.
Oh, out of everyone that's ever stayed with us, she is by far the best.
By far. We loved having her.
She's the only one that's like, okay, guys, I've found the place I want to move on to, and we're like, are you sure you want to move on? We'll keep you forever. Yeah. So, she's the only one. And this place has become Kevin and T. Roy's favorite home for
a lot of people.
Anybody. Like.
And it still is.
Yeah.
And it probably will always be.
No, it's not.
Oh, whatever.
We don't have.
We said that 5 years ago.
We do not have a 4-bedroom house. We have my bedroom and your bedroom and the studio and a storage room. We do not have a 4-bedroom house.
Well, it's always going to be open to family. Most family.
Yeah, we do have.
And some friends.
We do have a sectional couch.
Yeah. And it's comfortable. We've been on it, slept on it.
It's basically the size of a twin size bed.
Yeah, we actually squeeze it together sometimes and make a bed out of it.
A king size.
A king size.
When it's really cold at night.
Yeah. Because we live in a tiny trailer.
So little.
4-bedroom, 2-bath. It's so tiny. Anyways, it is so big that we don't like to heat every room that we're not using. So if it's cold in our bedroom, we will camp out in the living room and sleep on the couch.
And vice versa, if it's hot and we have an air conditioner
Mm-hmm.
in the living room,
And we don't want to cool off all the
but
other rooms.
no heaters, no air conditioners in the bedrooms, then we will sleep
Stay
in the
room.
living room.
Yes. Because
So,
I don't like to sweat, so I don't care what it is. Even in bed, don't get my ass hot and make me sweat because I will not like it. At all.
Teresa says they slept on the couch and loved it.
Mhm.
So there you go.
They did. She was also our house setter. Mwah! Thank you so much. And well,
I sleep on the couch on a daily.
he does.
So when it's time for me to fall asleep and I don't want to go to bed per se, I will lay down on the couch and I will be waking up when it's time to go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
When everyone's day is done and it's time for me to get up and go to bed, I will be woken up and be like, it's time for bed, go to bed. And then I go. It's great. But it is time to go now.
Yes. It's been
So
great.
let's head to bed.
Good night. Well, it is the end of the show. So, Merry Christmas. Be safe.
Feliz Navidad.
Be happy and joyful. Love each other. Be there for each other. Listen to each other. And talk to each other. Because all that needs to happen every day of this life that we are living. No matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you hate somebody or not. Why do you hate them? Talk about that. Talk about all the good things. If you do need somebody, reach out to 988 or text. You can call or text, and it is suicide line. So if you feel down, depressed, anxiety, whatever it is, if they can't help you, they know somebody that can. They are awesome individuals that will be there for you, and we're always there if you need somebody to talk to. We know how it is. It is not easy. And suicide is not the way out. Because no matter who you are, you got to think about what are the loved ones that love you and care about you, what are they going to have to go through without you? Because they have to live that afterwards.
Yeah.
And so
remember,
be there for each other, love each other, and
you might be ending your life, but your loved ones still have to continue with theirs.
Yeah.
And if you need someone to talk to, I would rather talk to you about your problems than talk about you in your eulogy.
And we don't always know who is going through stuff. And it is easy to hide something like that. So help somebody out by letting them know you need their help. You need them to listen or to talk to or to be there for. Literally. Help yourself. You are going to live no matter how hard life seems like it is. You deserve to live. You are beautiful. You are awesome, amazing, out of this world, and so lovable that you have no idea just how much you are being loved.
And yes, Shanae, we will come visit you this summer.
Yes, Shanae.
We will put it on the list and start saving up for it.
Absolutely. We will come visit.
Good night. And sweet dreams. And
Peace
we love
and love
you.
to each and everybody.
And we hope that everything
Good
that
night,
you go through
Chanel.
tomorrow is the best, and we
Absolutely.
hope that everything works out, and we wish you a quick healing and a speedy recovery. We love you.
Yes. Let us know. If you need
And
anything.
Teresa says she's always here if anyone ever needs to talk. So you just get a
There
hold
you
of
go.
Teresa.
So thank you everybody for tuning in and being our audience tonight. We really appreciate it, and sharing your stories in life. We really appreciate that too. If you are watching this and you have a story, or you want your story to be told worldwide, then please reach out to me or him, and we will help you get on this show, because it doesn't take much. And I try to keep it open for the ones that probably wouldn't have a choice in otherwise. It is here for you, and I'm here for you, and he's here for you. So reach out to me, no matter what it is: small business, singer, performer, actor, actresses, yeah, just anybody.
Thank you for joining the conversation, Teresa and Jimmy and Chanel.
Yes, thank you all.
Thank you, and it was good to see you, Mary and Josiah.
Yes.
Love you all. Thank you for joining, and we will see you next time.
See you next time. Oh.
Thank you for joining T. Roy and a special guest here on Everythin Yet Nothin. Tune in next Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central for another episode you won't want to miss. Until next time, be a rainbow in someone's life.